Hey everybody, welcome back to the kitchen, and more importantly, day 2 of the AeroGarden setup and watching this thing grow. So obviously not a lot to show today, being only the second day that it's been going, but there is one thing that I want to show and that I learned last night, because this thing is bright. I've got it set up in the kitchen, and you'll want to be very, when you get this thing set up, I'm probably going to actually move this eventually because it is so bright and the light's on all the time and it's fairly open in here to the living room and everything else, that if this light's going 17 hours a day, sometimes it can be a bit distracting. Especially what I learned last night at 1 a.m. when it didn't turn off and I woke up to this bright light shining through the bedroom, through the door. So there is a setting though I learned. I finally did get around to reading the instructions that are here, and I'm going to show you how to set the light to come on at a certain time, so then it will adjust with more of your sleep pattern. It's not very, it is listed in the reference guide, but it's actually not in the instructions to actually start the garden. So what I learned is when you do start it up, it asks you to set the time, it asks you to select what you're growing, and then it adjusts the time that the light is actually going to be on. So I'm growing the herb garden with this one, and the light is set for 17 hours. There's actually another setting in the AeroGarden that will let you choose what time your lights go on, and then they'll go on when you set it, carry on for 17 hours, and then turn off automatically and go through that cycle. So what I've done is I've set it to do basically my wake up time. When I wake up, it'll just have turned on. When I'm ready to go to bed, it'll hopefully have turned off. So I'll show you how to set that up. You might want it a bit different depending on what your pattern is for sleep and wake, but that's what I've learned because this thing is bright. So let's jump into the settings and we will show you how this sets up. So here's the main screen of the AeroGarden. Now with this has already been set up for the first time. I'll do a video to show the original setup another time here, but this is the way to set up the timer to go on at a certain time, so the light goes on at a certain time. Now, as you can see on the screen, it has been going for 1 day already. This is the days planted, and then it gives me a reminder here as well for 13 days until I have to give it more of the food fertilizer. And then in the middle is the time. So this is a little touch button here. It glows green, and you would just push this. This is how we set it up in the first place. So you want to hit that twice, and then scroll through. There's a spot where it says set light on. Then you would hit the green button again, and this is going to choose when you want to turn on the light. So I've got it set right now for 6:30 a.m. I'm an early bird, so I'm actually going to change this. I'm going to leave it at 6. And so you can scroll through with the up and down arrows. Once it's the time you want, 6 o'clock, we'll hit the green button. And then now I'm going to adjust this down to 6 a.m. So it'll be on by the time I'm just getting up. And then if you go past it, you can use the other arrow to adjust. So 6 a.m., we're gonna hit the green. It's going to flash over to AM. We want it to go AM, but you can switch back and forth between AM and PM, whatever you desire. You're going to hit the green again, and the light says now automatically going to turn on at 6 a.m. every morning. So it will go to a cycle. It will turn on at 6 a.m. and then it will turn off 17 hours later. I have also learned though, if I do want to cancel the light or have it turned off early for whatever reason, you can actually hit this light button here. But we'll get into that in another video. Hopefully you found this useful on how to set the time to go on, for your light to go on at the AeroGarden. So there we go. That's how to set the light to turn on at a certain time on the AeroGarden. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. I'm going to be doing a AeroGarden video every day as these herbs sprout, and we'll see and grow and watch it together. We'll learn a few things. So if you do have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll try and answer them for you in a video. And tomorrow what we'll do is we'll show you a little bit more of what's happening with the seeds that are starting. It's only been a day, so not much, but we'll show you kind of what the process is starting. Kind of neat to kind of see as it goes here. So hopefully you found this video useful, setting the light to come on at a certain time. Now I'm not going to wake up at 1 a.m. to these blinding lights on my face. But in the meantime, if you did like this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to check out more videos on the channel, you can watch these ones. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow.